Hi guys, Wombat here, and today I have a very special teaser for you, kindly sent to me by Matzamet. It's the Fikcyjna Wielkopolska version 0.8 beta. This map is not to be released before after ETS2 version 1.32, the final version, has been released. So normally I would in the description for the video have a link to the very same map that I'm hauling on. This time however I will give you a link to the currently released version, which is 0.7. And there are a lot of differences between 0.7 and this version, and there's a ton of difference between version 0.6 that I did make a video of a couple of months ago and this one. For those of you not familiar with Fikcyjna Wielkopolska, it's a map based on the province of Wielkopolska in Poland. The map is on the 1:2 scale, and the size on the version 0.8 is about 175 kilometers of road, but keep in mind that these 175 kilometers are on the 1:2 scale, so make that equivalent to 1700 kilometers of road on a regular 1:19 scale map, and that is enough to keep you entertained for quite some time. Ooh, that was a close one. This map requires all 4 map DLCs, and for the future viewer, hello future, you'll need all SCS map DLCs except Balkans. Compared to version 0.7 that came out in July, this version adds another 7 villages. One village has been recreated. I'm not going to try to pronounce the names of these cities. One city have been moved and renamed, and in its place a new city has been built. The road numbers have been added to the minimap. A lot of real companies have been added to actual locations, and over 50 bugs has been removed, and finally some performance improvements have been made. Since this is a 1:2 scale map, obviously then it is a standalone map, and to play on this map you will have to set up a new profile. So now it's time to go through how you set up a brand new profile for this map. So to set up a new profile, you simply click on New Profile, and then you give yourself a name. I'm gonna call myself Wombat Wielkopolski this time, since I already have a profile named Wielkopolska. And then you add a picture of yourself, a preferred truck design, a company logo and a company name. And before you click the create button, go to the mod manager, and here you select the single file of Fikcyjna Wielkopolska, confirm changes, and then change your playing module to test 1 before you click the create button. Skip the wizard, let the game load. Select your headquarters. I'm just gonna go with the default. Don't do the tutorial unless you haven't ever done it before. I think you have. And that's it. If you already have Wielkopolska in version 0.6, 0.7, all you have to do is go to your profiles, find and select your Wielkopolska profile, and then go to the mod manager and just swap your 0.6 or whatever it is you have already with a new 0.8 beta. And that's it. And what you end up with, regardless of if you upgrade your profile or have created a new profile for this map, is a map that looks something like this. Now I have just loaded the game up, so I have now explored 21% of the map. Unfortunately, I didn't verify how much I had explored just right before I installed this version, but I was somewhere around 80-85% or so of the map discovered. And as you can see, there's a lot more roads now in version 0.8. And if we lift our eyes up from the map, we'll find views that looks something like this. So, to sum it up, this is not a fictional map in my opinion. It is based on the province of Wielkopolska, and the word Fikcyjna, or fictional in English, comes from, I think, Matamet's modesty and respect for authenticity and accuracy, and to use his own words, the map is about 25% fictional because I'm using standard SCS models. I call a map accurate and realistic if the cities and roads are accurately placed and there's a bridge where there's supposed to be a bridge, or an important building or port or toll station where any of those are supposed to be. But it doesn't have to look like the actual IRL bridge or building or port to be called accurate in my opinion, even though I'll admit that it brings great value if the map contains landmarks that do look like the real counterpart. And here's the thing I'm really curious about. What makes a map realistic for you? Does it have to be a 1:1 scale map to begin with, or would a 1:19 scale map be considered realistic as well? Does none or some or all the buildings and structures have to look like the real deal, etc., etc.? Please let me know in the comments what you think and how you feel about realism and what makes a realistic map. But to get back on track, I have never been to Wielkopolska, but I do have Google Maps, and it's easy to track and compare this map with the province of Wielkopolska on Google. Well, easy to track is, I guess, an overstatement. My Google map isn't tilted exactly like the picture of the map I compared it with, and the names of the cities are in another language, and I need to zoom into different levels to see all the city names. So I'm gonna rephrase and say it's possible to track the map in game and compare it to Google Maps. And that is how I decided that this map is accurate and not fictional. Not that it really matters, because neither do I live in Wielkopolska. I've never been there either, so I wouldn't be able to tell the difference anyway. But to me, the feeling I get when I haul on this map is that it is accurate and it is based on real life. Simply because of the roads going parallel to this map, how the road moves in the landscape, it just feels like the real deal. And if any of you have been to Wielkopolska or lives even in Wielkopolska, I would really love to hear from you in the comments what you feel about the map and how you see it. Do you find this map realistic and authentic? I would love to hear what you have to say about that. In any case, last time I was around this map, my only complaint was the size. And now that this is almost twice as big, and with work being done on more roads and the airport Slavica for version 0.9, and hopefully Poznan, the capital of the province, being completed sometime next year for version 1.0. I gotta say that the future looks bright for this wonderful and authentic map of Wielkopolska by Matamat. And with that said, thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please press the like button and also the subscribe button if you haven't already done so. And as always, again, give me your comments. I love to read them, and if you have any questions, I will always try to answer them as quickly as I can. Take care, guys. Bye bye.